Jaclyn Hill quitting YouTube?
Lili Reinhart calls Cole Sprouse annoying?
And Sam Smith is speaking out on his breakup from Brandon Flynn.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Daily Hollywood Rundown. So we have a lot of news today, including Kim Kardashian is reacting to Kylie's pregnancy.
Yes, we finally have that footage.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, we need to talk about these friendship tests that the adorable cast of Riverdale did. That's right, the Riverdale cast took their friendship to a whole other level, plus they're spilling details on season 3. It all started with an 8.5-minute video by Glamour magazine in which the cast of one of our favorite shows underwent several layers of, let's call it, friendship exercises, all on camera. As if these people weren't close enough, Cole Sprouse, Lili Reinhart, Madeline Petch, Casey Cott, and Vanessa Morgan became even more obsessed with each other by the end of this experiment. First, they revealed what their first impressions of each other were. And how about here's what Lili said about her boyfriend Cole.
I thought his voice was annoying. That was my first impression. I was like, that guy's got an annoying voice. And now it's grown on me, I guess.
Meanwhile, Cole said,
Lili was a tough egg to crack. She's very shy at first and reserved.
He added that she inspires excellence out of him and everyone else in the cast. Now, after all of those mushy interviews, they were put into small teams and forced to hug for a full minute, which can get kind of awkward unless you're the cast of Riverdale, because these people are just obsessed with hugging.
Your desired outcome is never something selfish. It's always wholesome and pure.
That made me emotional.
That makes me emotional. And then in the end, they did those trust exercises where you basically fall backwards and you hope that your friends catch you. Don't worry, no concussions here. Everyone got caught, and they certainly became even closer to each other. Now let's talk season 3. KJ Apa revealed to ET Online, they're going to absolutely just freak out, man. It's going to be gnarly. Referring to us audience members. As Riverdale fans will remember, we left season 2 with Archie being framed by his girlfriend's father and arrested for murder, while Veronica has the shocking realization that her father is a very, very bad man. Plus, there were 2 murderous Black Hoods, and Jughead almost died. Oh my. Well, KJ hinted Archie's in court and we're gonna see if he goes to jail, but I can't tell you if he goes or not. Then Casey Cott said, KJ and I actually have some cool stuff together, which has been really fun. Really difficult to shoot a serious scene to, though. To which KJ added, they're the most impossible scenes to shoot because we can't stop laughing. Which is just a great problem to have,
Right.
and one that we often have here too. See? On cue.
Can you imagine? No, this is really adorable. I think as far as this cast goes, I know there's a lot of actors who act together and they don't necessarily
like each other.
But you can tell that this cast actually likes each other, and I love that.
Each other. I just want to be in a cuddle puddle with them. I want to be right in them, and I want all of them to just cuddle on
We
me.
should do that at Clevver and see what happens. All right, so you know I love Sam Smith. If you don't, well, now you do. Well, anyway, Sam Smith and Brandon Flynn from 13 Reasons Why, they were an item for a little bit until we got the shocking news they broke up a couple months ago. Well, now Sam Smith is finally opening up about kind of what happened. So while the singer and actor got hot and heavy pretty quickly, things turned sour in June of 2018, about 9 months after they first started dating and the two decided to break up. While Sam admitted that he was, quote, going through some just days after the breakup news broke, he never officially discussed the split until now, that is. Now, in a revealing interview with The Times, Sam reflected on his romance with the 13 Reasons Why star and admitted that the pain from the breakup is, quote, still quite raw. Still, he has nothing but good things to say about his ex-boyfriend. It's actually pretty sweet. He told the newspaper, Brandon was wonderful. I'm still trying to figure out what I took from that relationship and what it meant to me. He also confirmed that the breakup was mutual. He said, all my relationships have ended in a nice way, never nasty. Now, what he didn't reveal, however, is exactly why he and Brandon decided to go their separate ways in the first place, but he did say that dating in the public eye is difficult and can put strain on any relationship. He said, my life from outside can seem glamorous, but the reality is that I'm on tour every other year and I'm never home and it's public. He did speak about the importance of the visibility of his relationship, saying seeing gay relationships in a public way is important and refreshing. However, if you're hoping to see him in a relationship soon, he says right now the thought of getting into a relationship is too much. I just want to marry my job, work really hard, and hopefully when I'm not looking for love, it will come. I love this so much. Everything he said. One, I don't need to know the details about why they broke up.
Me
That's
neither.
not really what I care about.
I don't want to know.
What I love about this is though, is that he talked about the importance of the visibility of his relationship, and I love he acknowledged that, because I remember when I first started dating my boyfriend 6 years ago, we were very private with our relationship, even though we're both in the public eye and we didn't really share a lot on social media. And that was more so because his agent had said at the time, like, you need to look attainable, which I get. But then probably it wasn't until year 4 we started to post more pictures with each other, and now if you go on our Instagrams, like, you can see us together all the time. And I think it's so important to see that, because I just did like a, what do you call on Instagram, like the Q&A type thing.
Oh yeah.
I did an Ask Me Anything. I had so many young LGBT people who follow me who had so many questions about our relationship.
They're
or
probably watching
coming
right now.
out or like being gay. And I just think if you're not open with that, and you don't use your platform for good and like influence, then
Yeah, I agree. I mean, other gay couples have paved the way for us, so it's our job to continue paving, because that journey is not done. So long as there is still a double standard between straight people expressing their love on the internet versus gay people, then we gotta continue working. Hold up. So haters are forcing Jaclyn Hill out of YouTube? As you may have heard, Jaclyn Hill's Morphe palette collab was pure drama. After deleting a recent YouTube video in response to criticism for using the brand's brushes, Hill took to Snapchat to tell her followers that she is over YouTube. She said, "I deleted my video, and the reason being, in my video, I say that this is a full face of incredible products, excluding Morphe, and in the video, I continue to use Morphe's brush set, which is obviously with Morphe, and I used the beauty sponge too. That's also Morphe." Well, fans were quick to notice that she continued using the brand's makeup tools. The makeup guru mentioned that she considered re-editing and re-uploading the video, but she said that would just be pointless. She went on to explain that as of late, she just feels the pressure of being criticized for everything she does. In fact, she's losing sleep over it. So she said, "I feel like I really can't do much without being extremely criticized and looked down upon and scrutinized. And it just takes away the fun and the creativity and the motivation and the passion to do what I do." Now, while her channel is still standing, we can't imagine her completely abandoning the platform that gave her her superstardom. Then again, there is no doubt that she is currently losing fans and the respect from the beauty community. What do you think?
You know, internet is hard. The internet is hard. If you are any type of, why can I talk today? If you're any type of public figure.
It make you nervous?
I think you do. If you're any type of public figure who has any type of presence online, you know, actually that's a lie. If you do any comment online, you can do a tweet and somebody can find your tweet.
You can do anything. You can do an emoji and someone misunderstands it.
Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. So it has to be a delicate balance.
They're like buttholes. Everyone has them, but they stink.
Unless you know how to clean. But I think, on the one hand, I'll say when I first started Clevver, I was like all in the comments, like what are they saying? And then sometimes when I wear certain outfits, I'm like, what are they saying about this? And then I realized I don't really care, because I didn't do it for them, I did it for me. But it's very hard to say that we have millions of followers who you want to get their feedback, because you need to see if you're doing the right stuff for your videos, especially when it's your YouTube channel.
Oh my God, I've cried over comments before, and I'm a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I crying right now?
I don't know. I don't want her to quit because of this, but at the same time, I think a healthy break might be good to regroup, get your thoughts together.
You're such a good therapist.
Yeah, and then just come back. But I don't think quitting is the answer, because then you're giving the haters power.
That's right.
All right, so you remember way back when we were all on Clevver, and every major outlet was talking about Kylie's rumored pregnancy. Is she
Allegedly.
pregnant? Right? Is she not? We don't know. Oh, it's confirmed. Oh, wait, it's not confirmed. Like it was a whole fiasco. But the funniest part of this is we didn't actually get the confirmation that she was pregnant until after she gave birth.
Until she had the baby.
Which I'm very impressed by. That was a great secret. But on this Sunday's Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we actually got to see some behind the scenes footage of
what was actually happening
what was
for 9
happening,
months.
which is crazy.
Finally.
So while Kim was live tweeting Sunday night's episode, she answered questions from fans, and one person asked her what her reaction to Kylie's pregnancy was, and Kim answered in typical Kim fashion. She replied, quote, "I was so happy knowing I was having a baby too." That's my Kim voice.
That was good.
Now, most people can probably understand what she meant when she said, "I was so happy knowing I was having a baby too." She seemed to imply that she was excited for her daughter and Kylie's daughter to be close in age and grow up together. But as always, the trolls had a field day with her tweet. People started attacking Kim for her answer, and one person even tweeted, quote, "You always find ways to make things about yourself. but Kim didn't let the hate get to her. She replied, always, consistency is key.
Clap back.
Now, if there's one talent Kim has, it's not taking things to heart, and that wasn't the only time she kept her cool that day. Later that night, she attended Beyonce and Jay-Z's concert in Pasadena with Chris and Courtney, where they ran into Kylie's ex, Tyga. What would be a totally awkward situation for most people seemed like a family reunion for the reality stars. Both Kim and Chris were photographed with huge smiles on their faces as they saw Tyga, and he looked just as happy to see them. So, I mean, maybe you can be friends with an ex.
I'm
right?
friends with my exes.
It's really not, unless you...
I just went camping with my ex.
Oh, really? How was
Yeah.
that?
Oh my God, it was so fun.
Lovely?
Yeah, lots of s'mores and music and hugging, but platonic.
I freaking can't. With Kim, this goes back to the haters thing. At this point, she has to just brush it off and laugh, because no matter what she does, like, she is one person in particular, she can literally...
She's so good at clapping back.
She can eat a spoonful of ice cream or just
and
be
people
taking
are like,
a walk.
that's offensive.
Yeah.
That's a racist spoonful of ice
They
cream.
will find some way
Yeah.
to hate on Kim, so
But
I love...
she's so good at the clapbacks. Her
She
and
really
Chrissy
is.
Teigen.
Oh, Chrissy Teigen is the best.
Oh my God.
But I just love...
Genius.
I love the way that she clapped back. And, you know, I completely understand where she was coming from. I think, because I had... Actually, that's a personal story that I will not share on air. But I will say the part about people misconstruing what she was saying, it wasn't that she was trying to take attention away from Kylie. It was just, she was saying, think about, in this moment, I'm so happy because our kids will grow up together, and people are just too sensitive.
So sensitive. If you've watched DHR this far, we are so proud of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And now you guys have to weigh in. For example, do you think that Jaclyn Hill should quit YouTube? Is that where we're at?
Is that where we're at, guys?
Is that
Is it?
some serious staring?
Also, let me know what you think about what Sam Smith had to say about his relationship, and specifically the visibility of gay relationships, because I just think that was wonderful.
I want to give you a fist bump for that.
That just made me so happy.
Me too.
I think that's very important to talk about. But anyway, let us know what you think, and also
Follow us.
Jinx, you owe me. Okay. You can find me at Emil Ennis Jr.
And at Miriam Isa on Twitter, or at Miriam_Isa on Instagram, because someone stole my handle.
What?
I don't know where she is. I write her all the time. Give me back my handle.
Guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
You guys are still here. There's more DHR to watch, so you can click right over here to hear Selena gush about Taylor Swift somewhere over here. And Millie Bobby Brown killing it as a rapper.
Okay, and then after you do that, or actually before you do that, you might want to click that button to go ahead and subscribe. We'll wait. Okay, bye.